What's up, trophy hunters? How's everyone doing today? Today I'm bringing you a roadmap guide for the game Null Drifter. This is a game released by Eastasiasofts about a month or two ago now, early 2020, and it has an incredibly easy platinum trophy. This one's going to take you about 40 minutes to get the platinum in it. It's a pretty straightforward plat, a little bit longer than some of the Ratalika titles, but a really straightforward platinum all the same. Let's go and dive in and take a look at it. So as I mentioned at the top, this is another easy platinum game released by Eastasiasofts. It seems like Eastasiasofts and Ratalika are competing with each other to have the easiest platinums in their games. This one came out early 2020 as well. Let's dive straight into the roadmap and have a look. This is a 3 out of 10 difficulty. The reason the difficulty is slightly higher than most of these other games is because of the nature of it being a twin-stick shooter. Those games just have a learning curve associated with them, and being able to control the two analog sticks and having that dexterity to do that. And I know some people do have trouble with these kind of games, so I kind of want to be honest about that. The game's not hard by any means, but it is going to take a little bit of fiddling with to get used to. The game is a 3 out of 10. It's going to take you around 40 minutes to complete, possibly shorter if you're good at these kind of games. There's no online trophies, there's no missable trophies, there's no difficulty trophies, and you do have to play through the game 10 times. Now, that's not the entire game, it's just playing the game 10 times, because there's a trophy associated with playing the game 10 times. So that's why I've included that there. And at the moment, there are 4 stacks for the game, so you can earn this platinum trophy up to 4 times. Steps to platinum. There's really only one step, and that's play the game getting to stage 6. Now, I say that because everything else that you do in the game, or all the other trophies, should be obtained on your way to progressing through to stage 6, which will take a few tries to get because there is a bit of a learning curve, like I said, with the game. Now, again, it's not hard by any means. It's a pretty straightforward plat, but getting to stage 6 will take a bit of time. So that's essentially your first step. And then all the other trophies will kind of come along with that. There's trophies for, well, I guess that goes into stage 2, which is the cleanup, and that's getting those kind of 2 major cumulative trophies, which is for collecting 600 coins, which you'll definitely get on your way to stage 6, and playing the game 10 times, which, if you haven't got that by stage 6, then you're a really good, I guess, twin-stick shooter pro. There's also trophies for reaching, I think, levels 2 and 4, for killing a certain number of bosses, for upgrading your ship, for gaining upgrades, and for killing minions as well. So those are all the other kind of cumulative based trophies, but like I said, everything else will be earned on your way to that stage 6, which is why I think that's probably the easiest way to describe exactly what you need to do, is just work towards that one goal, and you should be able to do it. In terms of hints and tips, actually let's go to the next stage, which is notable trophies, and I've got the stage 6 one here as well. There's a couple of different ways you can do it. So some people have recommended that you work on upgrading your ship first, and then it's going to make getting to stage 6 easier. I think my goal when I'm playing this kind of game is just to always work towards whatever the hardest trophy is, which is the stage 6 trophy. And along the way, I'll gain coins and I'll gain ship upgrades as well to get there. But I'm always trying to find a way to do it the quickest amount of time. So if I don't actually need to fully upgrade my ship to do it, then I won't bother doing it, for example. But that's one way of going about it, is just grinding coins and ship upgrades, and then utilizing that when you're more OP to just smash through the rest of the game. But either way you decide to do it, the game isn't going to take you a huge amount of time. It's around 40 minutes max, I would say. Some people are going to be able to do it a lot quicker than that. And then obviously people who aren't super familiar with these kind of games might take a little bit longer to do it as well. So that's kind of the 2 edges of the stick. The game's an interesting one. It's deceptive. The way it looks super, super basic, but I guess harkening back to some of those arcade twin-stick type shooter games. And there's probably not a heck of a lot more to it beyond kind of what you see from the offset. There is a decent amount of content in the game, especially considering how cheap it is, but you won't need to see all of it, and you won't need to play all of it. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But yeah, that's essentially all there is to it for this one. It's not a hard platinum. This one shouldn't be difficult at all. I think it's going to be a pretty straightforward one for you guys. And yeah, that's all there really is. So let me know if this video is helpful. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if it was. And if you go for this platinum, let me know down in the comment section below. There are some other tips and tricks for this one as well on PSN profiles. If you go over there and have a look, you'll be able to see some other people's advice on how they got the platinum and what they did in their playthroughs too. So that might be helpful for you, depending on if you're struggling with the game or not. If you're new to the channel as well, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. If you've just discovered the channel, then come on in and join the Platinum Trophy family. But that's all from me for this one, guys. Another easy plat for you, and hopefully you can add this one to your list really soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.